We're going back, way back, to the Crew 1. This was Ivory Tower's debut, and I wanted to come back to it. Oh, of course, it's called Calling All Units because that was the last expansion I had. Now, if you remember, there were free updates to the game, but there were also big expansions to the game that were paid. And Calling All Units was the second one. It was a little bit smaller than Wild Run, probably because they were working on the Crew 2, let's be real. But I wanted to jump back in today and have a look back at what used to be. Oh, we can do police chases. I forgot about that. 2,000 bucks for doing nothing. So there was like a meta game involved in this. For those who didn't actually play this game, obviously some people will be around when the Crew 2 came out and not the Crew 1. Maybe it was the first time you played it. So I'm going to basically go back to basics and talk about some of the stuff. But we had faction missions. So default tags. There were so many tags on the map, they had to change the category. There you go. We've got faction missions, which you could send friends to do as a meta game. See the result? Give me that money. Yay! 8,000 bucks for that one. Now, faction missions were more of the long haul races. As you can see, this takes up to 4 hours. They were also the coast to coast events. I can't remember which ones exactly. I'm guessing this one, coastal cruise. So that one's probably along the coast. Where am I on the map? Well, wait. Was this from the Christmas Cruise? Was that the last time I was on this game? The Christmas Cruise? And of course, I'm in manual transmission. The way you get it done. Honestly, this game doesn't look too shabby still. It looks pretty great. Obviously, it had the graphics update from Wild Run, which I think it might be interesting at some point to go on a video, do a video on the original Crew. There is a way to do that, and obviously the chase is popping up. Oh, I love this thing. At the bottom of the screen, you can see Free Drive Challenge and Free Drive Stunts. Now, these two things are magical. Free Drive Stunts was basically like Burnout Challenges. Drive for 1.98 miles on the right side of the road. There you go. Little challenges like that just kind of gave you some more to do. I enjoyed doing these a lot. If they had like online and PvP mode in the Crew 2 with these types of game modes, I would be grateful. I was a little bit disappointed when these didn't return, but honestly, they weren't meaty enough for me to think, you know, the game was broken without them. If they did this in PvP, it would be a bit of a different story. Those could go on for hours and hours and hours, but Free Drive Challenge is the next one. This was a race creator they added to the game. And what's this? Speed Trap Favorite Race? What's this showing me? Oh, these events that I've created, I think these are some events I've already made. Or Matthews that I favorited or something. That is pretty sweet. And Speed Trap, really? I'm not too sure. Maybe that was something they were going to add, or I'm just doing something wrong. But anyway, Free Drive Race, you basically place a checkpoint or 10 checkpoints, and then you place the next checkpoint if you want there to be another one. And this was a route creator, a race creator. And as to why I thought, why is it not in the current game? They added this in, but then they didn't add the ability to share these events in, which is a little bit unfortunate because that would have been a whole nother level of this. And that's the thing, I keep speaking about how kind of numbers mislead developers in that way. So they'll see that not many people generally played with this feature. And that's probably because it didn't come out for a long while. So in my head, that's as to why it messed up. You know, it made it so that developers went, okay, well, no one's playing it, so we shouldn't make it. But I would love to see this feature return. But instead of just having a route editor, they should improve it tenfold, because we've got race editors on a million different games. GTA took it next level, and it's not even a racing game, and allowed us to place props and stuff. So I think that would make it so much better. One thing I forgot about is that before the Wild Run update, we didn't have drift spec. We didn't have monster trucks or anything like that, which is crazy to think about it. So I'm actually going to go to my mobile garage and we're going to switch vehicle. I've got to say, I like this system better, but I do wish the pictures loaded faster and stuff like the Crew 2. And there she is. Now, what we had to do, instead of having the ability to have drift spec, we had to go and switch to hardcore driving. Now, the handling changed over the years. It's now, like, brilliant. And it's some of the best arcade handling. I think the Crew 2 one-upped it a little bit more, but it's still got that ability to slide a little bit. Again, this is an all-wheel drive vehicle, so it's going to handle a little bit different. It's going to be more of like a slide to the side instead of a slide on just one set of wheels. But you get the idea that, oh my god, I still got it. Okay. Let's switch to a rear-wheel drive car. But because they didn't have the ability to drift, it made it more exciting when you pulled off a drift like that. And obviously, not to take away from it now, like, you can still have the same fun if you want to. But let's go with an SLS now, which is something that was just a big slidey monster. But again, they toned it down a little bit just for the fact that, like, the handling aggressiveness, just because hardcore was almost impossible at launch, I remember. I mean, some people managed to do it, let's be real. It wasn't impossible in the realms of using grip driving on Need for Speed or something, but I'll find the corner to do it. Come on, Mercedes! Oh, yes! There you go. Amazing. Are they still running the summits? It says November 23rd. Yeah, they're still running the summits. I didn't even know they were doing that. That's awesome. So you need 3 medals to enter, which unfortunately I don't have 3 medals. So we can't jump into the summit. It's not on anyway. I wish we could jump into the summit. That would be cool. Next up, jumping into the PvP. I'm excited for it to launch on the next game. Obviously, as I say a lot and time again, that I really enjoy the game modes more so than I do the races. Hopefully we can jump into a game mode here. We've got 4 people in a lobby. Hey, for a game that's got a successor out, it's still doing pretty dandy. Whose event is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Pants Member G? Oh, it is. Look at that. I swear, when I was playing this back in the day with nothing, I swear every single time I picked an event, it was always me. But is it just because they've been playing in a lobby for a while? They left! No! Please stay, MX. MX. Oh my god, MX is staying with me. Hold the crown. Crown was so freaking cool. Like, it just, this is the type of modes I enjoy the most. I know it was absolute AIDS in so many situations, but hey, it was still pretty damn fun. Here's my focus. I imagine this on the next game. I'm begging for it. Get the speed up. Get the crown taken. Oh yes, I am the king. I'm Royce the Fine Nine. Oh, don't go there. And the camera was so dynamic and crazy as well. It's like some kind of tabletop arcade races. But I love the dynamicness, especially when you're drifting and pulling stunts like a madman, off-roading in your big... Whoa, oh, I need the timer, don't I? Should probably get that. Thank you. Oh! No, I'm gonna run out of time. I don't think I've got enough. Yeah, I haven't got enough. Haha! He was chasing me. And now it is my time. Wait, what level is he? Oh, he's higher level than me as well. This man can't keep up. He's been grinding more than me. He's been grinding more than the Grindman Machine. Oh! No! Don't go there. Uh-oh. Are your wheels spinning? Mr. Muscly Must, that's why you're losing. What you need is all-wheel drive. Oh! Oh! Power is not on your side today, sire. If King doesn't return, I will have some words to say. Okay? If they're fun game mode, like, come up with more fun game modes as well, and maybe allow us to choose, like, make our own, like, choose areas where we participate in those games and, you know, map them out. Giving players the tools is always a great idea. In every single way, is it a great idea. It keeps the game evolving. Like, look at GTA. People are still playing that and making up some questionable game modes, but they're having a good time. That's what matters. And he left. Why would he leave? I think it's just going to keep me in the PvP game for about another 2 minutes, which is interesting. I mean, at least I'm going to get maximum money. Oh. Not to forget the old HQ. I had to come here too to remind me of what used to be. Oh, many hours I spent in here screaming over big wangs. Hey, what happened to them customization videos, you know, back in the not too long ago? And in here we also got the ability to have perks, which was also in the new game, but it was a bit later on if you got to the icon levels. Here it was very different. I mean, I have 10 perk points left, and I've got... Why have I not added those? Doesn't make any sense. I had 10 points left. Why didn't I put them on the thing? Oh, I didn't think I reached level 60 until after I pretty much finished with the game, really. We got hidden cars. Leagues. Oh my god, leagues. Do you remember that? the whole system that I quite honestly didn't really totally understand. And I personally think the Yosemite on this game was much, much cooler than the one that's on the new game. Let's do a quick drive, shall we? Perk awards complete. Only just. Again, awards. Another cool little feature that I miss. And the grippiness of these cars, even though the camera swang around, it's like these were just another level of handling. I thought the handling on this game was brilliant, and I do miss playing this game a lot back in the day. I obviously did play this a lot more, and I think that's mainly because of a few reasons. I think that this game generally had more events and more catered towards the hardcore, and with the new game they tried to cater a little bit more towards the casual to kind of make it more inviting, but have a little bit of a grind later on for those that want it, like myself. And overall, it worked pretty well, but even for the casuals, they kind of struggled for things to do very quickly after. We just gotta hope that they'll fix that. Oh, the radios. What have we got? What's on the hip-hop station at K-Beef? Oh, yeah! I forgot about all this music! What's on here? Bus driver. Some of these were so cool. Some of these end up on my actual playlist as well. Let me know what you would like to see from this game come across. I think for the most part, the most important features are the creating of your own events, the PvP games specifically. I don't care so much about the races, but obviously they'll come with the PvP. And that's pretty much what I want mostly. The faction mission-esque stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I think it was a good to come back to this game so we can get more of an idea of what this game had opposed to the other game. Obviously, there's a whole bunch more stuff to talk about in this game, so I might have to do more at some point. But if not, that'll be because they added it to the new game, which they better do. They better do. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.